ሰላም ሰላም እንዴት ናችሁ? ዛሬ በፓርት 2 ጂኦግራፊ ተመልሰን መጥተናል። እንደተለመደው ይህንን ቪዲዮ ላይክ ቻናሉን ደግሞ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ መጀመር እንዳትረሱ።
Question 11. Which one of the following statements describes Mediterranean region? A. It is located in the eastern coast of the continents. B. It has less diversified and specialized agriculture. C. It has hot dry summer and mild wet winter. D. It is covered with dense and broad-leafed vegetation. Answer. C. It has hot dry summer and mild wet winter. Explanation. The Mediterranean region is characterized by a climate with hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters, which is typical of areas around the Mediterranean Sea and similar climates worldwide. Question 12. What makes polar ice cap different from tundra? Polar ice cap region. A. Has no permanent human settlements. B. Is covered with low forms of plants. C. Has long daily duration of sunshine in summer. D. Is merely located in the northern hemisphere. Answer. A. Has no permanent human settlements. Explanation. The polar ice cap regions are extremely cold and covered by ice year-round, making them uninhabitable for permanent human settlements. Tundra, on the other hand, supports some low forms of vegetation and seasonal human activities. Question 13. Of the following components of an ecosystem, which one is biotic factor? A. Air. B. Water. C. Fungi. D. Soil. Answer. C. Fungi. Explanation. Biotic factors are living components of an ecosystem, such as plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms. Air, water, and soil are abiotic factors because they are non-living elements. Question 14. Of the given regions, which one is sparsely populated area of the world? A. East Asia. B. Tundra. C. North America. D. Europe. Answer. B. Tundra. Explanation. The tundra region is sparsely populated due to its extremely cold climate, harsh living conditions, and limited resources. East Asia, North America, and Europe have much higher population densities compared to the tundra. Question 15. Which of the following explains secondary economic activities? A. Extraction and production of raw materials. B. Provision of services to the final consumers. C. Involves high-level decision-making skills. D. Production of finished and semi-finished goods. Answer. D. Production of finished and semi-finished goods. Explanation. Secondary economic activities involve manufacturing and processing raw materials into finished or semi-finished products. Option A describes primary economic activities, like mining, farming. Option B relates to tertiary economic activities, services. Option C is more related to quaternary economic activities, decision-making, research. Question 16. Which one of the following statements describes the formation of the present? Continents? A. They were part of Rodinia since 200 million years ago. B. They retained their present position during the recently period. C. They were formed 4.6 billion years ago in their present position. D. They split directly from Laurasia and positioned their present shape. Answer. D. They split directly from Laurasia and positioned their present shape. Explanation. Laurasia split into the continents we recognize today, which then moved to their current positions. Option A is incorrect because Rodinia existed much earlier, about 1 billion years ago, long before the current continents formed. Option B is incorrect since continents have been drifting over millions of years and did not retain their recent positions. Option C is incorrect because the Earth formed about 4.6 billion years ago, but continents formed much later through plate tectonics. Question 17. Why Mesozoic era was called as the Age of Dinosaurs? This is because of A. The extinction of dinosaurs and other animals. B. The deposition of dead parts of dinosaurs. C. The discovery of the ancestor of reptiles. D. The relative dominance of dinosaurs. Answer. D. The relative dominance of dinosaurs. Explanation. The Mesozoic era is called the Age of Dinosaurs because dinosaurs were the dominant terrestrial vertebrates during this time, thriving for millions of years. Question 18. Which one of the following statements compares the size of landmass? A. Europe is larger than South America. B. Asia is the first and North America is the third largest. C. Antarctic and Australia has almost similar size. D. Africa is the second largest continent. Answer. B. Asia is the first and North America is the third largest. Explanation. Asia is the largest continent by land area, and North America is the third largest. Option A is incorrect because South America is larger than Europe. Option C is incorrect because Antarctica is much larger than Australia. Option D is incorrect because Africa is the second largest continent. Question 19. Which criteria are used by both Köppen and Trewartha climate classification? System. A. Temperature and net radiation. B. Precipitation and topographic effect. C. Sunshine quantity and wind. D. Precipitation and temperature. Answer. D. Precipitation and temperature. Explanation. Both Köppen and Trewartha climate classification systems primarily use precipitation and temperature as the main criteria to classify different climate types. Other options like net radiation, topographic effects, sunshine, and wind are not the main basis for these classification systems. Question 20. According to the modified Köppen's classification system, which region is denoted by A. Climate. A. Equatorial rainforest climate. B. Tropical monsoon climate. C. Dry savanna climate. D. Dry semi-arid climate. Answer. B. Tropical monsoon climate. Explanation. In the Köppen climate classification, AME denotes the tropical monsoon climate, characterized by heavy seasonal rainfall with a short dry season. Option A corresponds to AF, equatorial rainforest climate. Option C corresponds to tropical savanna climate. Option D corresponds to a BSH or a BSK, dry semi-arid climate.
በቀጣይ የተለያዩ የፓይለት ጥያቄዎችን ስለምንለቅቅ ይህንን ቻናል ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ። እንዲሁም ይህ ቪዲዮ ከወደዳችሁት ላይክ በማድረግ አብሮነታችሁን